In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the Upstream O2 sensor on this Toyota Tacoma with the 4-cylinder engine. This procedure and this O2 sensor will be applied to the 2.4 and 2.7 liter engines. Let's get started. Follow the wire from the O2 sensor. You'll see where it clips onto this bracket. You can use a pick or whatever else you have. Push in on this tab. There's one on the back side. Once you pry these in, it should release the connector or the retainer for the connector. And the reason I'm doing this is so that I can pull it down a little more, have better access to the connector itself. If you flip it over, you'll see there's a tab on the top side. That's what you have to press in order to release the wire. Squeeze that tab, pull out on the wire. On this transmission line, there's a retainer that holds this wire in place. You're going to have to stick either that same pick or a little pocket screwdriver in here. Just pry this apart so we can remove the wire. There we go. If your retainer is still in good condition, save it. We're going to reuse it on the new wire. Now we have to unbolt the sensor from the pipe. These two mounting nuts here are fairly rusty for me. I can still get a socket on them, but I will heat them up just to try to expand those threads and let them break free without snapping the studs that are in the pipe. Having said that, if you don't need any heat, that's great. Just put a socket on them. It should be a 12 millimeter and break them loose, but I'm going to heat them up. There's one. Let's go for the second one. Okay, that's working out. Remove the mounting nut the rest of the way. I'm going to pry up on the mounting nut while I unthread. Seems to have well, basically stripped out the threads, so I gotta help it out a little. It's all very, very rusty. There we go. And now we should be able to grab the O2 sensor and wiggle it out of here. Might need a couple taps to break it free. There it goes. There's the O2 sensor. Remove the old gasket. I'm gonna have to clean that area up thoroughly, and of course I'm gonna fix that stud. I'm just gonna weld on a new one. Hopefully yours didn't break. The new O2 sensor is the style that actually has a removable mounting plate here, and I'm gonna remove it so I can more easily mount this with the gasket, of course, and then I will drop the new O2 sensor in it. Install the new gasket and then the new mounting plate. Let's tighten it up. Install the two mounting nuts, and of course we'll tighten them up. You want to make sure that this plate can seat nice and flat. If it doesn't, continue cleaning that area, otherwise you'll have an exhaust leak, and that is not good. With those tightened up, install the O2 sensor. Make sure it threads on smoothly. As you turn it, if you decide to do it this way, make sure the wires don't get too twisted in here. Okay, now we have to snug it up. I'm going to use a 22mm wrench to tighten this up. You can use an O2 sensor socket if you want, but basically just get this nice and snug. There we go. Let's resecure the wire on this line here with that clip. If you don't have this clip, or if yours broke, you can use a wire tie. Once that's tightened down, let's plug it in. It only plugs in one way, even though it's a square connector, so if it doesn't work, flip it over. Make sure it clicks when you plug it in. There we go, that's connected. It was a very silent click. Lock it back in, and there you have it.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.